everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be bringing you down into my basement for a basement cleaning video. This is going to include cleaning the stairs, laundry area, pantry, we have a bar down there, we have a living room area down there, and part of our basement is unfinished and it tends to just collect some random things. So a little bit of random organization thrown in there as well. So if you're interested, be sure to stay tuned because we're going to jump right in. I work from home and I'm currently on my lunch break, so we're going to see how much of this I can get done in the next 30 minutes. All right, to kick things off, I'm just going to show you what we're tackling here today. So this is the staircase that leads out to my backyard. So this is a high traffic area that gets very dirty, especially in the springtime when we're tracking in mud and dirt. We keep shoes back here. And then continuing down the stairs, you can see half of my basement is unfinished and half of it is finished. There is a cleaning rag in the middle of the stairs there because this is real life. And when I cleaned my kitchen last night, I needed to swap the rag out and I just chucked it down the stairs. So yes, I should probably have like a basket or something that I can throw my cleaning rags into, but I just threw it down the stairs and I do that all the time. So that's okay, real life. You saw there was a bamboo fork on the ground. We've got boxes and laundry all over the place here. And then when we get to our bar area, we have cases of beverages that are just sitting on top. We've got empty beer bottles and things that just need to be tidied up and put away. And then the living area is not looking so bad. So I always like to start at the top of my stairs and then work my way down. So I'm just spraying and sanitizing the things that we touch with our hands regularly. So I'm going to get the railing there and then the door handle and the lock. I also wipe some of the door because we tend to use our hands on the door to push it closed, and we go in and out with food a lot because this goes into our backyard. So just making sure that everything gets a good sanitize. I'm then going to do this little ledge here where we just keep keys and flashlights and things that we use and grab on our way out to the backyard. And then I'm also going to do the light switches. So next up, we are just going to vacuum these first 3 steps and make our way down to that first landing that I'm standing on. Once I get down there, I am so happy to finally throw out this little mat. So I'm just tossing it outside to be added to the garbage. This mat is well used. It came with the house, and I'm really happy that the previous homeowners left it there for us because I didn't have a mat for this area, and we definitely need it going in and out in the winter time and in the spring with the mud and everything on our shoes. But I did buy a new mat for this door finally, so I'm happy to throw this one in the garbage and replace it with a new one. And we are going to be putting all of the shoes outside. I'm going to be putting the slippers here where they belong, along with a bag of wood chips that are also in here with the shoes. So the mats are going in the garbage, the slippers and the wood chips are going where they belong, and then the rest of the shoes I'm just putting outside so that I can vacuum and clean this area. It is on my list of things to buy to eventually get a boot tray for this area, because I'm sure it's not great that we're putting wet boots and dirty boots onto raw wood like this, but it is on the shopping list. I just have to find something that is the right size, but ideally I will be putting some sort of boot tray in there. So for such a small floor area like this, I don't ever feel like breaking out my mop and like mopping this or Swiffer wet jetting it or anything. So I usually just grab my spray bottle and my like a cleaning cloth and just hand wipe the floors like this. It always makes me feel a little bit like Cinderella. But it's such a small area, I just feel like this is just quicker and easier to do. The floor, I'm noticing, has a few, I do think that there's stains. I wasn't able to get them out, but there was some marks on this floor that the cleaner wasn't taking off, so I do end up grabbing a magic eraser to see if I can tackle those. And it helped, but there's definitely still some marks there, so I'm not really sure what those are from, but like I said, this is a high traffic area, so stains are bound to happen. And here is the new doormat that I bought. It is just a jute mat, so I'm hoping it's going to be super durable and be able to get some of that dirt off of our shoes before we track it through the house. And then I'm just returning our shoes to our little shoe nook here. And then working our way down to the next little landing, I am just going to give it a quick vacuum, and then I'm going to wipe it with the magic eraser again to give it a good clean. So continuing to work our way down here, I am going to pick up this cleaning cloth that I threw down the stairs yesterday evening, and I'm going to add that to my cleaning cloth bin that I keep inside my laundry tub, and then I'm going to vacuum these stairs out. So just wrapping up the staircase clean here. I'm just finishing by wiping the light switch there and then wiping this railing, and then we're going to head into the unfinished part of my basement. So I had to show a quick clip of me picking up that bamboo fork that was on the ground because that has been there for weeks. I think it's been 2 weeks since that fork has just been sitting there, and we just keep walking over top of it. So that took me half a second to do, and I finally picked it up. So moving on to this pile of boxes that we have piled up down here. Whenever we get like Amazon packages or anything big like Costco purchases, or we're buying cases of beverages, we tend to throw the boxes in this area. So I'm just taking care of that, breaking some stuff down, making sure that things go in the garbage that need to go in the garbage, and then I break down the boxes and put them in the garage for my husband because he will go through and decide if he's going to burn some of it or recycle it, and so I leave that up to him. So I'm just breaking everything down, and then I'm going to be bringing it out into my garage. So after I've taken all the cardboard and the garbage out to the garage, I'm just bringing these last couple boxes out to the garage as well. There are some pretty lights that we want to hang in the backyard area, and then there is a Blackstone, is that what they're called? There's like one of those flat top barbecue things. Alex got that for his birthday. He has a winter birthday, so that's been sitting down here and we should probably get it set up. So I just put that out into the garage so that we can get that set up in our backyard as well. Next up, I just emptied the water in our dehumidifier. Yeah, dehumidifier. I emptied the water in that. We like to keep that going all the time. It helps keep our clothes, like as you've seen, I hang our clothes to dry down here. So I need the help of the dehumidifier to keep it nice and dry down here so that our clothes will actually dry. And then I'm just going ahead and sorting everything that's sitting on top of my dryer. So you saw me take a big bottle of fabric softener and move it out of the way. I'm actually putting that in a donate pile because if you watched my resetting my life video where I had a mountain of laundry that I had to tackle, I did tackle that laundry. Small amount by small amount. I did about 1 load per day, and I finally got all caught up on my laundry schedule. And then my body started breaking out in hives. And I'm talking bad, full body hive attacks. So I had 3 attacks in 1 week, and I'm trying to figure out what's going on. And I came to the conclusion that we did change our fabric softener. So I'm hoping that that's what was causing the outbreaks, but long story short, all of that laundry that I tried so hard to stay on top of and get caught up, I actually ended up having to rewash everything. So we did switch back to the Kirkland brand fabric softener, and that is why I am donating that bottle of Fleecy, and I'm refilling these little containers with the Kirkland fabric softener to wash all of my laundry going forward with the original fabric softener that we've always used. We only switched because it happened to be cheaper that week at Costco, so we bought the Fleecy, and my body doesn't seem to like that. So that was really unfortunate. I did this whole reset my life moment and got all organized and did all this laundry. I powered through and then had to redo it all over again. So not fun, but that's okay. It happens and we just keep moving forward. So I am once again caught up on laundry again, but I have been powering through getting this laundry all rewashed with the Kirkland fabric softener that my body appreciates a little bit better. So I use those little containers just because I like to cut my fabric softener with water. So I like to fill those containers with half fabric softener, half water. This way I'm not wasting any fabric softener. It's the same reason that I use pods for detergent. I just tend to use way too much. So I just find that it's more affordable for me. If I use the pods, it restricts the amount of detergent I can use. And then if I use these little containers from the dollar store, it's going to restrict the amount of fabric softener that I'm using. And then I just pre-cut it with water so that it's all ready to go and easy for me to throw a load of laundry in. I toss the pod in, I empty the fabric softener little bottle into my washing machine, and then we are good to go. So on days that I am cleaning my basement, I do like to wipe down my washer and dryer. These items just get very dusty and dirty, being that they're in a basement and they're surrounded by dryer lint. It's just nice to give them a little refresh, especially because I am making those little fabric softener things. So I'm often like dripping fabric softener all over the place. So I like to just wipe the surfaces of the washer and dryer, and then I do all the buttons that I touch, as well as the front facing parts and the handles of the doors that I'm opening and closing. So the night before I filmed this video, I was actually down here and thought that I would get a jump start on this cleaning video. So this is actually the day before I started filming this video, if that makes sense. So yesterday, I came down and we couldn't actually close this door to our pantry. So we have two pantries. We have one in our kitchen and then we have this one in the basement for some of our overflow items. And we had recently done a Costco run and just kind of tucked everything down here and we couldn't close the door. So I knew that this needed some attention. So the day before I started filming my basement clean video, I did come down here and just do a little pantry reorganization. Nothing crazy. I didn't take everything out. I just took some things out. It was a good time for me to do this because we need to start bringing some things down to the lake anyways. So I took a lot of things out of here and put them into our pile of things to bring to the lake. And then I just emptied some of the boxes and got rid of some of the clutter and just better organized this. So anyone out there that shops at Costco and has a pantry that is a similar size to mine can probably feel my pain here. Every time we do a Costco run, we have to do a little bit of Tetris, a little bit of juggling around. We have to empty some things out of the boxes to create more space. We buy all of our paper products like Kleenex toilet paper, paper towel, as well as like Ziploc bags and aluminum foil, parchment paper, like all of that stuff we get from Costco. So we have an obscene amount of it that piles up in the pantry here. And it's just a little bit challenging to find room to keep that many bulk items in a pantry that's this size, but we make it work. And I'm sure that there are some of you out there that can feel my pain. So comment down below if you are a Costco shopper and don't really have enough room to keep Costco sized bulk items in your house, but you make it work anyways. I did cut out a little bit of this footage while I was putting this pantry together, but this is very much real life. I did not have a plan. I was just trying to figure out how to fit everything in here, and that's okay. That is pretty much realistic. That's how it happens, right? You just look at everything and try to figure out how you're going to make it work. So I tried a couple of different things, and when that didn't work, I would try it again, and I would try turning things on its side and putting things right side up and taking things out of the box and putting things back inside the box. And I did cut out a little bit of it, but I also kept a little bit of it in here for you to relate to. So I hope you enjoy. I do end up fitting everything in here, so that made me feel really good so that I could actually close this pantry door. It may also be worth noting here that I have to be really careful what I put on the bottom of the pantry there, like the items that are actually sitting on the floor. Because if you can't tell by our basement floor, we are susceptible to some leaks, like a little bit of flooding can happen in our basement, especially in the springtime when the snow is all melting and we're getting a lot of rain. So I do also have to be very careful with what is going on the bottom, because if we do get water in there, I want to make sure that I don't have to throw anything in the garbage. So that's why I keep the paper items like the Kleenex, the paper towel, and the toilet paper up a shelf, because putting that on the ground probably would not work for me. So there you have it. This is how I got it to work. So it's a little bit of organized chaos. Everything is kind of categorized on each shelf, and I know where everything is. And I did take a lot of items out to be brought down to the lake. Moving into our bar area, so we, as you can see, will buy cases of beverages and then just toss them on top of the bar here and casually load the fridge. If we are having drinks down here, sometimes empties get left down here, so I just started on the right-hand side there by taking some empty water bottles and beer bottles, beer caps, things that need to go in the recycling bin or in the garbage, and set them aside there. And then I'm just going ahead and taking the sparkling water out of this case, and then the case that's on my right, your left when you're watching this. That other case is also sparkling water, so I'm just gonna empty those out and then I'm gonna load our mini fridge.
Struggling to see what I'm doing. Did I take a bullet for you? It's easy to let go, but I won't. I need you here, need you right now. You throw it away like it's nothing. It's easy to let go, but I won't. Your soul is at the agony. Stop for a second, breathe. I turn it all around if I could, but I know it's not enough. I've been trying to reach you, baby. I lose my mind. You've been kinda see-through lately, but you're good for me. 'Cause every time you hurt me, I go na-na, oh na-na. Tell me to leave you, I say na-na, no not now. I've been trying to reach you, baby, to understand you better, baby, tonight. Take it all the time, I need to wrap my head around you. 'Cause God knows I want ya. You're taking everything for me, you don't even know. Your soul inside the agony. You stop for a second, breathe. I'll turn it all around if I could, but I know it's not enough. I've been trying to reach you, baby. I lose my mind. You've been kinda see-through lately.
It is so nice having a fully stocked mini fridge so we have ice cold beverages. So just moving on, I'm just gonna do a dry dust of the surfaces down here. We don't come down here a ton, like we do come down to get into the mini fridge a lot, but we don't sit at the bar a super ton of, you know, like we don't come down here very often. We come down here to play video games or to host friends, or if we really want to pull the couch out, the couch down here pulls into like a day bed sort of thing. So if we do want to like snuggle in and watch a movie, we'll come down here, but it's not very frequent. So the cleaning that I'm going to be doing from here on is really just like dust maintenance to make sure that everything is ready to go if we do decide to come down here. So I'm just going to do a dry dust of the entire basement area, and then I will go around and sanitize anything that we are setting on to surfaces or touching with our hands, and then I will finish up the basement by giving the carpet a vacuum.
Keep you in my heart, and my heart is where you are. I still think of you, I want you coming back. Call me when you want, baby, can take it on my heart. Yeah, yeah, give me your love, yeah, yeah. Call me when you want, baby, can take it on my heart. Yeah, yeah, give me your love, yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember when we were staring a photo. Don't forget the way you look me in the eyes. And I keep you in my heart, and my heart is where you are. I still think of you, I want you coming back. I remember when we were staring a photo. Don't forget the way you look me in the eyes. And I keep you in my heart, and my heart is where you are. I still think of you, I want you coming back. like our shoes on the golden ground. You are beautiful when you look at me. Can you feel my love? Oh, can you feel my love? Oh, 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 oh. Can you feel my love? Can you feel my Stay through the change, through the way that the colors turn.
Alright, and there you have it. The stairs in my basement is looking nice and clean. I'm very happy with how that new rug turned out there. And if you stay tuned to my real life moments, that is the spot on the ceiling where I smoked my head. This area of the basement is looking so much better with those boxes all out of here, and my laundry is hanging and all in order and ready to go. The bar has been organized and everything is just feeling nice and clean and ready for company. Thank you so much for watching today's video. My cleaning videos are not always pretty and perfect, but they are real life. So if you like my cleaning content, be sure to subscribe for weekly uploads, and I will see you in my next one. Bye! So I just ran upstairs to get a new spray bottle because my other one was empty, and I smoked my head off of the ceiling when you're coming down the stairs. So if I start to swell through the rest of the video, you'll know why. For a base, nope. Okay, I just swore. And I look forward to seeing you. No.